Hey guys, I'm back. I promised. So I got back from the accountant's office and I did not turn blue. Well, I didn't take my shoes off, so I can't turn blue. I guess that could be a lie. But I did stop at Target on the way home, which is never a good thing. That place is a trap. So if you don't live in the US and you don't know what Target is a place where you go because you need, dish soap, and you walk out with $100 worth of things that you didn't think you needed. That's Target. Well, today they had carrot cake Oreos. Why was I in the cookie section? I don't know why I was in the cookie section. I guess I was hungry. It was almost 2 o'clock and I hadn't had lunch yet, so maybe that's why I was in the cookie section. They're fabulous. I know they're probably horrible for you. I'm not going to eat them all, probably. But they have cream cheese filling. So anyway, I just thought I would, share the love with you. They're fabulous. If you like carrot cake, you'll probably like these. Okay, so speaking of recipes, this is something I've been wanting to do since I got this book. This was sent to me by Brooke the Bookmaker, and she has an Etsy store, and she makes these fabulous recipe organizers. They're like a junk journal, but for recipes. Oh, they're just so pretty. So anyway, I have been meaning to put some of my favorite recipes in here because remember when I showed you all the notebooks that had all this stuff written in them that I'm, slowly, we'll do this again soon, I promise, putting into my commonplace book. Well, I kind of do the same thing with recipes. So here's a couple notebooks that I've had around for a while, and there are many more. This is just 2. I thought I would try to rein it in and just show you a couple examples of what I do. So this is what I do. My husband brought this home from work. A guy was cleaning out his desk and it had several sheets of paper, and it's just a notebook. It's nothing special. It's probably 20 years old, but it had paper in it. So he brought it home. He thought it was a nice size. It had a lot more than this in it. So what is it that I do? I write down recipes and shove little papers in, and sometimes it ends up that I write recipes in my other notebooks too, which can get confusing because I'm like, okay, what notebook? It's best if you're going to have a scratchbook, because that's kind of what I call these, as scratchbooks. To have scratchbooks for recipes separate to other things. And then this one was when I was working in a professional kitchen, and I got some oil on this one. And so I had some recipes in here for like large quantities of things. So here's bread pudding and hot artichoke dip and French toast casserole and peanut butter bars. I made the desserts. Caramel corn, apple cake. So that's what this is from. This is from all the recipes, because I kept this little book in my front pocket, on your shirt pocket. And when I needed, a recipe, if I needed to go look something up or whatever, I would write stuff down and I'd put it in here. I'm not the kind of person, I really messed that one up. I'm not the kind of person that I can type something into my phone digitally, and I know a lot of people, because I know my daughter does it, will just grab her phone and open up the notes and just type in, what you're doing. I need to physically write it down. I'm kind of a goober that way, and I need to see it. I need to work it out in my head, and I need to scratch stuff out and redo it if I want to. Does that make sense? So that's what all these these recipes were from. All this. This is some notes that I took while we were buying our house. So I was trying to figure out how much money we were going to put down on it, because we wanted to keep some out because it needed some work, because it's, you know, circa 1954, literally. So anyway, so that's what this grungy little gross notebook is from. So what I want to do is start collecting my favorites, because this is not going to last long. The lifespan of this little notebook is going to be, you know, it's limited. I've already, you know, given it too much love. So I'm going to start collecting recipes from around my scratchbooks so that I can put them inside my recipe keeper. And she's so cute. She's got these pockets. So there's extra pockets here that if somebody gives me a recipe card too, and I'm not sure exactly where I want to put it, I can put it in there. But this is for appetizers and side dishes, soups and salads. And then here's the meat, beef, chicken, pork, and seafood. Gorgeous, huh? And she used pages from old cookbooks. Oh, I just think it's darling. Thank you, Brooke. This was such a lovely thing. Such a lovely thing. I'm going to use it. I'm going to fill it up. So, dessert. Now, I may be overtaking some of the seafood for the dessert, because I do cook seafood, but not as much as, because I was a pastry chef. So I'm, you know, this is more my jam. So in here, she has put all these, they're 3x5 and 4x6 cards. And so I do, like here's another one. Where did I don't even remember. Oh, I took it from up here. So I have these extra cards, and then I'm trying to decide, maybe you guys can help me what I should do. So I also made some 4x6 cards in Photoshop, which is very easy to do, and because it's just lines. And then I typed in here the recipes, like the two that I picked from here that I wanted to save today, and I made 4x6 cards. So I'm going to cut these out and put these in here. So I did this because sometimes my handwriting is not that great. I don't know what it is. Some days I do just fine, and then some days it looks like it's somebody else's handwriting. I don't know why that is. Usually I can sign my name, you know, I got my signature and stuff like that, but it's like, I don't know, it's like I can't control my own hands some days. Yeah, I know, that just sounds weird. So anyway, I went ahead and typed these out, and then I'll write one down. We can make a decision. I'm going to slice these though on my paper trimmer, because I'll mess it up if I don't. So I have cut these out. Aren't they cute? Because I don't have a typewriter. So I would have totally like got this and put it in a typewriter, but I don't have a typewriter. But I do have Photoshop. So I just went ahead and made them in here, and I love, love, love this font. It's called Farmhouse something. Now I can't remember. The only bad thing about it is this was just the demo. So I just downloaded the demo because that was free to see if I was going to like it, and I think I love it. So the bad thing with the demo is it doesn't have like the punctuation. So when I wanted to make like little, you know, slash marks, forward slash, backward slash, whatever, or if I wanted to do like little hyphens, I had to do it in another font and then drag those over in Photoshop. So I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna buy the actual font so I don't have to do that, because wow, that takes a lot of time. So this these are the two recipes that I printed out. This one is a Sicilian gelato. And one of my favorite recipes I constructed this probably, I don't know, 3 or 4 years ago. It has no eggs in it, so you don't have to worry about tempering eggs or anything. Oh, it's fabulous. It's just fabulous. And then, boy, we're on an Italian theme. Didn't even realize that. And this is a biscotti that I love to make. And my biscotti does not have butter in it because traditionally it's made with olive oil. And all you Italians out there, tell me that's true, right? Because I was told that, you know, they didn't use butter in Italy. If they were making some kind of twice-baked cookie, that they were using olive oil or oil of some kind. It wasn't butter. So, it's really good though. It's really fabulous, really fabulous. So these are going to go in here for sure. I'm going to take a couple of cards out, and I'm going to take out the bigger ones because that is what I printed, was 4 by 6 little slots in here and then I'm going to leave the title sticking up so that I can see it. And then this one is the gelato. And look, she made the pockets out of envelopes. Tricky, 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 Brooke. So tricky. So there's that. So I'm gonna do one more while I'm sitting here, and I'm trying to figure out, I think it was in this one. Because these books are, you know, not gonna be around forever. I keep spelling stuff on them, and it makes the pen go away. The pen and the pencil gets rubbed off. So these are some that I've used over and over and over again. So they're kind of what I would call bulletproof. Speaking of carrot cake, I love carrot cake bread. So it's basically carrot cake, but it's in a loaf pan, you know, so that, I don't know, it's easier to eat that way maybe. So here is a pen. Here is a pen. Make sure it works. Okay, here I go. Horrible, horrible handwriting. Yep. That's it today. When my hands are cold, I just can't grip. And this pen is probably, it's big, it's really hefty. I probably need a smaller, but I can type. I can type easier than I can write sometimes. So the carrot cake bread will go in here. And we will take this one out, since I wrote on this one. We'll see if this bugs me and I end up like typing it out in Photoshop. We'll see. Because those are really nice and neat and pretty. So this is going to be my recipe commonplace book. Another thing that I thought I would do with, especially with these little smaller ones, is to take note of when I use the recipes. So because each of the slots has this bigger pocket, and then it has the littler pocket. Wouldn't the littler pocket be great to write down, you know, did I make the biscotti? You know, what version did I do? You know, where did I take it? Where did we have it? That kind of a thing. Any notes, you know, do I want to change anything? Or did I figure out something really cool and yummy? And, you know, so extra notes maybe could go there. And so that could be like a little bit of like recipe journaling. I don't know if any of you are into cooking. I don't cook as much as I used to, but I still enjoy it when I have the time. So maybe some recipe journaling, commonplace journaling is something that you would want to do. Whether you have a recipe book or an organizer, or you just have some scratch pads that you need to collect and get your good recipes out of them so that they don't get lost forever. And because your kids are going to hate you if that happens, because they're going to come and they're going to say, where's that recipe for that whatever, and you're like, I don't know, I wrote it down on a piece of paper and I don't know where that is. Yeah. So many tears were shed over people telling me that. Yes. So save your recipes. They're just as important as any other kind of journaling, I think, because food is it's cultural, it's family oriented, good memories, and you know, when you think about times and places and get-togethers and that kind of thing, what's one of the things you think about besides the people that were there? You think about the food that you had, right? Food is a common denominator, and it's important to save your recipes. Definitely save your recipes. So I'm going to start saving mine in this fabulous organizer. Thank you again, Brooke. And maybe we'll cook some as well. That would be fun. So I put that earlier today. Remember we made the little book? Well, I just took 2 pieces of, this was packaging from something, and it was really stiff card. So I placed them right here. I left the little spine hanging out, and then I placed another one on top. And then I just took an inexpensive little plastic, clamp, one of these clamps. You can get like sets of these all over the place. And I let it dry. And then it was like a little book press. So see, the pages are nice and flat, and everything looks lovely, right? So one of you saw something that I just overlooked. There are a couple of pictures in here, and this is in the Shakespeare's Flowers, that there is some bare chestage going on in these in this artwork. So those Victorians were cheeky, right? So this is actually Walter Crane. He was an artist that did a lot of sketching for a lot of books, kind of like Arthur Rackham. So I don't know. I guess when I was editing these, I just didn't even notice. I don't know. So she and I thought we should let you know. I did put it in the description box below the listing, that if you would like an edited version, so no chestage, and they're tiny, so some of you might not care, but if some of you care, or children might have it, and you're like, you don't want to give this to little Susie, and she's like, oh, but look, she's got, yeah, if you want to avoid that, just hit me up and I will send you the edited versions. So just a little disclosure there, a little PG-13 disclosure. Okay, guys, I'm going to let you go for now. My camera battery is about to die. And thank you so much for hanging out with me twice today, if you were here twice. And I hope you're all having fun. I am going to be working on making a little bookshelf that we can do together on YouTube. And also there's some stuff I'm going to be adding for the antiquarian course. There's going to be a freebie video that I'm going to be adding in there, and also a freebie video for some of the binding classes. So there's going to be little extras. I do that every once in a while. So there can be a little extra tidbit added to those. And I will let you know when those get loaded up, so that you students they'll just be in there next time you log in. You could check them out. All right, guys, I will see you really soon. Could be tomorrow. And thank you for hanging out, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye, guys.